Hey, mortgage professionals, Jeff Zimfer. How you doing? Hey, been a long time since I've actually sent one of these live videos, and it's about time I got back at it. Where have I been? Well, probably same place you've been over the last several weeks, and that's on summer break. So welcome back. Summer's over. It's past Labor Day. Kids are back in school. Yay. And so I wanted to start, obviously, this new series of videos, and we're going to be talking a lot about this subject called content marketing. Have you heard about content marketing before? Anybody know what that is? Feel free to comment below. I think it's a very relevant part of your business that if you're not involved in content marketing in terms of building your local platform as a mortgage professional, we're here to help you do that. So wanted to share with you this recent survey you may have heard about that Wells Fargo actually sponsored and recently came out with. There's a number of people who are actually commenting on this in our space right now, but if you haven't seen or read the survey, there's a link to it below. But I wanted to point out a few highlights to this in terms of what the survey says. And it's interesting is they actually surveyed 2017 people in the month of June this year, and it was all about people's belief about their ability to qualify for a home purchase or not. But some really key important highlights here. Number one, it's again, this study was sponsored by Wells Fargo, so it says 68% of Americans, or people in this survey, feel now's a good time to buy a house. That's great. Good news for us in the mortgage business. It did go on to say, though, that almost a third, 30% of people in the survey said that they think only individuals with high incomes can attain a mortgage, and 64% believe that someone must have a very good credit score to buy a home. Let me continue. Survey found that while 64% of people claim to be knowledgeable about down payment requirements, 44% think that a minimum of 20% down is required. Did you catch that? 64% of people claim to be knowledgeable about down payments, but 44% of them think 20% is what's needed for a down payment. Wrong. Okay? What does it go on to say? So also, what does this all point to? It points to, especially if you dive into this survey, it points to the need for home buyer education. And so you know that I've talked about for a long time about hosting seminars. Obviously, seminars for real estate agents to help educate them and help them in their business on a variety of different topics. But let's not forget the ever popular, home buyer, first-time home buyer seminar. And, you may or may not know that, I wrote the book about seminars, instant referrals for mortgage professionals, largely focused on you hosting seminars for agents. But there's a lot of info in here that crosses over to actually hosting your own home buyer seminars. So with this idea of, it's all about education. And what I'm a big believer in is that people are already searching for information about the home buying process online. You already know that. Question is, are they finding you, right? Do you provide valuable, relevant content for them, right? In this concept of inbound marketing. What is inbound marketing? No longer are you necessarily searching for people, they're searching for you. They're searching for relevant content to help them, as evidence proves out from the survey, to help them understand and be educated in the home buying process, right? There's some complexities to it. There's things they may not be aware of. And so one of the ways we can help connect with the consumer market is by being that provider of relevant content, thus building our platform with an inbound marketing strategy. Inbound marketing strategy, what does that mean? You may have heard of companies like HubSpot or others. It simply means that, the phrase content is king, right? We provide content out there that's relevant, in this case, particular first-time home buyers. We provide that content that's relevant to them. That helps us get our higher rankings in Google and search engines. That helps us expand our presence and our footprint in social media, et cetera, et cetera. That helps position us as a subject matter authority in the area of financing for home purchases, particularly first-time home buyers is a niche of that, obviously. So all that said is that just provides more evidence and factual reinforcement that you as a mortgage professional, the new rules of marketing has changed in that we need to be providing information and content to help people navigate the home buying process. And there's different segments or personas, if you will, in this space, home buyers being one of them. People that are baby boomers buying their retirement home or buying their second home. That's a whole separate niche. So this research obviously was on the particular first-time home buyer niche. So first-time homebuyer seminars, great platform for you to get out there locally and build your local presence, start to educate your local community, team up with your local affiliates, your real estate and title person, etc. And so I provided a link down below to this video with a link to another page here on the blog with 4 different examples of some first-time homebuyer seminar flyers that you can take and borrow those and use in your business to start hosting your own seminars and so forth. And so if you guys think this topic of home buyer seminars is relevant and timely, and you want to learn more about it, you want to dive into, well, how do I host seminars for home buyers as well, the process of that, let me know, and I'm glad to host a class on that and provide some more value for you guys. So in the meantime, grab a link to the survey, it's down below. Grab a link to go check out some of those sample flyers to help you get started with your home buyer events, and let me know what you think of this topic, and we'll keep going from here. So good to see you again. It's been a while, and look forward to the next one, okay? Make it a great day. Bye for now.